Breaking news, the old lady kicked me off her porch. Anyways, I'm here to bring y'all some great news. I have figured out the solution to fight crime, right? I'm running for Congress. That's what I need to y'all to understand. I'm running for Congress, and I'm passing a bill. I'm trying to pass this bill, through the Senate, through the Congress, and President Trump, I know he's going to sign off on it. Maybe not, because some of his friends benefit from what I'm about to take from. Anyways, right? So here's my idea to fight crime. When somebody commits a crime, we make their family pay for it. Hear me out before you click off. I'm not talking about North Korea style where it's going to be 3 generations of motherfuckers locked up because one person committed a crime. No, we're not going to do that. When somebody commits a crime, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, we let their family flip the bill. The prison complex where we house people, it's not free. Taxpayers pay for that. So now we're going to turn it on their family. Yeah. That's my idea. Because yesterday I told you what some of the main reasons of crime is, culture and mindset. So now we're going to flip the bill. Have the family flip the bill for the crime. So you get convicted, right? Your family has to pay for your lawyer and the court fees. All right? That's the first thing. Your lawyer and the court fees. All right? You end up in prison. Your family have to pay for the ride there, right? Any subsequent rides back and forth to court and court fees. Your family also has to pay for housing, food, any bed, or anything like that. If you get injured in prison, you get stabbed up because maybe you're a pedophile or whatever the case may be, right? Your family has to pay for your medical bills. Here's the kicker. If they cannot pay for it, you starve to death. And then we'll get the IRS involved. We'll look for your assets. We'll look for your family's assets, right? Because here's the thing. Right now, crime is being glorified. Crime is being glorified. People think it's funny. Back in the day, when people commit crime, they kept it on the hush-hush because their family would be shunned. They were ashamed of it. Now, people just glorify the shit. Think this shit's funny. So, your family's now gonna have to flip the bill. Alright? Your food, your meals, your family gonna have to flip the bill. Alright? And you're not gonna get no discount like how the prison system gets a discount. Nah. I'm running for Congress and this is my idea. Alright? Now some of y'all are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's stupid when you first hear it. What's your idea? Because your idea has been working so well. By the way, I'm a real official reporter. That's why I got this pink mic. All right. So, you go to prison. Your family's flipping the bill. They cannot afford it. Whatever assets they own, a house, gone. Now, I know some of y'all are going to be like, oh, well, unbeknownst to you, I'm a bum and I don't have any assets. Okay. Any government help or assistance you received just got cut off. Let me say that again. Any government aid, assistance, food stamps, your Section 8 just got cut off. Now we're going to start policing each other. You want black people or white people to start policing each other? Now we're going to start policing each other because now you're like, nah, you ain't about to fuck my shit up. I bet you snitching would be at a all-time rate. Here's the thing. If you snitch and that person gets convicted, we'll figure something out for you. You have some leeway, all right? They won't come off of you as hard, okay? But if you're an enabler, if you benefit from the crime, if you inhabit the person committing the crime, you give them roof, shelter, food, you're a criminal as well. The way to tackle crime is to completely dissolve the system because there's a system behind it. It's systemic crime. There's a system behind it. There's people benefiting from the crime. There's people glorifying the crime. All right? That's why it's so funny nowadays. So, Vote for me for Congress. Remember, if you commit the crime, you go to jail, but your family's gonna flip the bill. I was just sitting there and I'm like, yo, yesterday when I spoke about mindset and culture, why certain people commit crime, I didn't talk about how to solve this shit. I know somebody else is gonna be like, all right, since you know every motherfucking thing, how do we solve this problem? We tackle it. You commit the crime, your family pays for it as well. And I don't mean they're gonna be locked up with you like in North Korea, like I said before. They're gonna pay for it. Every little thing. And if they can't pay for it, you starve to death. So those are your options. Either they find the money and pay for it, or you starve to death. I bet you crime will drop. Some of y'all in America, the American prison system is it's paradise. Y'all even get tablets now, I hear. Y'all could FaceTime motherfuckers. Y'all could be a digital daddy. Y'all be getting pen pals, and when y'all get out, a girl already has a car waiting for you. Whoop-de-whoop. You know? All that shit. Y'all get conjugal visits. All of that. That's why some of y'all rather being in prison than outside, because you get all these benefits inside. Somebody's taking care of you. Right? End up in prison in Siberia. Y'all play Call of Duty. You know what the gulag is. End up in prison in Siberia. You'll never go back. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's pay attention in our hemisphere. End up in prison in Haiti. A matter of fact, they say Haiti is an open air prison. The people outside that are not in prison feel like they're in a prison. End up in prison in Haiti. You don't speak the language, all right? You don't speak the language. You're not getting any aid. You're not getting out. You're not getting representation. Somebody might say, oh, yeah. They say something in French and you think, oh, they're trying to share with you. They pull you around the corner and fuck you up because you don't understand what they said. End up in prison in Haiti. End up in prison in Jamaica and you don't speak the language and you violate one of the rules. And they light a plastic bag and drip it on your skin. American prison is luxury compared to some of the other prisons out there. End up in prison in North Korea where you have to eat rats to survive. Where you have to eat rats to survive. So that's what I'm saying. That's my goal. I'm running for Congress. My stance is being tough on crime because I'm gonna solve crime, right? And it's gonna take not only smashing people's head in and trying to round up criminals, because that never works. It hasn't been working. It's gotta be the legislation. We gotta change the laws that are on the books. The laws that are on the books are too soft for today's modern day criminals. Some of these criminals we gotta start treating like we treat terrorists. Yep. Like this Guantanamo Bay, and we treat, because they're terrorizing our communities and we're sick of it. They're terrorizing our communities and we're sick of it. Let me say it again for those in the back. So we gotta start treating them as terrorists because they're treating us as fucking victims. And remember, we don't carry a victim mentality around here. Okay? Your family gonna flip the bill. Good luck.